Yeah. Alright, bro. We get it. You vape. Welcome again to another episode of the Green Hill Diaries. I'm the Unkempt Gamer. Thank you for watching. Right now, we are going to restart this fire. I actually let both campfires go out, which was a good thing because I only got one campfire ash from it, so we were able to kick up the mud outside, the mud bricks. I also went and did some hunting, as you can see. I got some capybara. Vitals are looking good, but hey, rather have it, not need it until later, just to prep us for the day, something to snack on. Let's see here. Yeah, got the roof built. One of the things I want to do is go ahead and replace that bed because that's kind of in the way, and we're working with plenty of ferns, so it's not going to be an issue. A lot of palm leaves. I mean, just going to clear this clutter out of the way to make some room. I don't want anything to be hidden under the quote-unquote mattress that we're making out of these palm leaves. Let's see here. I think we need 10. Where'd you go? Oh, whoop. Yeah, there you are. Yeah, we're going to need 10 of these. I had a feeling it wasn't going to fit this way. Hopefully we can just rotate her over a little bit. Yeah, that's a good spot right there. And we've got no small supply of these leaves. It's going to make us a nice, comfortable mattress. And like I'd said in a previous video, it being in close proximity to the fire, I hope that significantly, if not completely, decreases the chances of me getting worms, which is not fun. But hey, if we get worms, I can always make a needle and pull that guy out, and we've got bandages. But I'd rather not do that. Okay, with that order of business taken care of, gonna turn you into a roof. There we go. Nice, lovely. Yep. Combination of palm leaves and banana leaves, and yep, the capybara is doing just fine. Just want to make sure it doesn't burn, because that has happened to me before, and it really stunk because it was the tapir meat, which is like awesome for protein and fats, so I had to get rid of that stuff. It really sucked. Having some trouble targeting this. It's just a bad day for that, I guess. Perfect example right here. Fine, I'll get you later. Oh, okay, well maybe it's because of the way they were stacked. That's interesting. These require 16, so it's a little bit, 2.5 trips, almost 3 trips, a little bit more than 2 trips. This will keep the fire going, keep it dry in here. Even though the graphics make it look like the rain's still coming in, it doesn't affect things that change, by getting wet. And like for example, even coconut shells and stuff like that won't get filled up in here. And I bet it's done now. Oh yeah, we are cooking with grease, ladies and gentlemen. Quick check of the old vitals here. We can splurge a little bit. Why not? Boost those proteins and fats up. I talked about gassing the guy out by just having kind of average vitals throughout the day, and that's what I want to avoid. Okie dokie. That taken care of. Like I'd mentioned earlier, we have access to campfire ash. Almost done putting the old sticky sticks in here, which means we have mud bricks, and that was the essential missing piece of the puzzle from the last episode. I was so aggressive with my building that I ran out of mud bricks, so there was a little bit of a delay, not necessarily for y'all, but for me most definitely. There we go. You know what? Before I do that, I want to test something. Yeah, where did I leave that thing? Oh, right. Here we go. Okay, so I want to test something. I want to see how quickly the fire goes out when you light this torch. Maybe I can just save, not that I need to save tinder, but it's just a nice little test to perform. And it goes out instantly. That's just fantastic. Okay, test complete. That was a dud. I guess we got to do it the old-fashioned way, literally and figuratively. Again, no worries at all. Got plenty of this tinder. Once we get this guy lit up, after a period of time, gonna have more coal, and more importantly, more campfire ash, which is what we need to keep these walls, keep pumping out these walls, I guess I should say. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go out and check some traps. I'm going to forage some sticks as well, just to make sure that I can keep that furnace going. I'm out here checking my trap, and I just wanted to give you another example of the humble beauty that is this game. Now I'm going to shut up for a second. Alright, sightseeing trip is over. Next order of business, got a couple of things I want to do today. Want to build something that's really going to help us manage the amount of coal that we're going to have, and some food just in a pinch. And what do you say? Maybe get these walls taken care of. Possibly we got our bed. Maybe get these walls taken care of over here. But yeah, first order of business. I got that bird eater spider. What I'm going to do is harvest this guy, and you can harvest him right from the fire. Then I'm going to craft him into a bandage. These are really good for things like infections, so if I'm ever out and about and far from home and don't have the stuff that I need, that will work in a pinch. And if you notice, I've got my inventory here a little strange, where I've got from top to bottom some space. It's tall and not wide, like that's usually how I have it. And here is why. That tool, the aforementioned tool I'd mentioned that I want to build, is going to be this storage container. It's really going to help me manage stuff. And I don't love the position that I'm putting it in, but no problem, and no sticks, okay? Yeah, I don't love the position that I have it in, but it's convenient because it's right next to the fire, and it's right next to where I'm going to be waking up quite often. Okay, we got the stick. Now we need the mud, which hopefully I should have ample supply of. Now that we've got our furnace just cranking campfire ash out, plop this down, sticky stick, and yeah, now it's time for me to show you why I have all that backpack space. So the easiest way to get planks is just get logs and give them the old tap with your axe. And if you notice, that just went in there nice and clean, right? It doesn't normally go in like that. If you notice, even just being a little off, I mean, you have to have a lot of space in here. So check this out. Even though it looks like I have room for another one in there, watch this. Bzz. Nope. Look at that. So you need to plan when you're making these storage containers and just building stuff with planks in general. You want to make sure that you have enough room in there. Otherwise, you're going to spend a couple of minutes kind of moving stuff around and putting stuff on the ground. But other than that, it's really easy to build one of these things outside of that thing. And the coup de grace is one more brick of mud. Alright. So this should complete our storage container, if I remember correctly. Yes, it does. Clean up get some of this clutter out of here. Save a couple for the fire I'm going to need in a second. And I just like to organize them over here in the corner. Put my combustibles over here on the right. And then if I have extra food, then I'll put it over on the left. Just because it's easier to sort through when you know where everything is. Develop your own organizational thing if you want. That's what I do, and it seems to work out. I can focus on the things I want to focus on. So for example, I just have my food over here. I'm not going to put this in here because I only got a couple left, but if I had a surplus, I'd put it in there because God said in a previous episode, meat can be heavy. So let's see, it's not letting me target it, so I'm just going to put it in there that way. There's no shame in that. think with that order of business taken care of, gotta make sure. Yeah, you know what? Let me check something first. Okay. All right. Cool. So I'm gonna unload this first real quick. So the campfire ash is really difficult to get out for some reason, but it's a lot easier to get out this way. You can just target it, and unfortunately they don't stack, as you can see right there, but they don't take up a huge amount of space either. Now the charcoal, you can just right click and take all. Gives you 15 from what I've noticed, and definitely gives you 15 there. Look at all that. Look at that hot mess. Look at that hot mess right there. That's going to keep our campfires going for a long time. Let's go ahead and not repeat previous mistakes. Pick this guy up because it's my last one. Don't accidentally make it part of a wall. It's going to drop it right here so that I don't accidentally use it. And it looks like we got a lot of sticks over here just for me harvesting those logs. This is what's, and also I'm sure some of it dropped down onto the floor. Let's just pick all this up because we're going to need to use it. Okay, it's not letting me pick that one up. Or that one. Let me just crouch down. I bet it's going to let me. Okay, good. Yeah, I target it this way. When you can't pick something up, you can crouch and pick it up and... Oh, okay. I was focused so much on crouching and picking that other one up, I forgot to check to see how many I had. But I'll go get that other one some other time. Don't have a lot of short sticks. Just going to use these regular size sticks. It's not going to be a problem. I've got some short or some small sticks stashed away, so I can use those too. Yeah, got a couple. Not a lot, but enough to make an impact. Not not a big enough impact to complete it. Let me get some more of these regular size sticks too. There we go. Okay, let's get these guys over here. Let's get them loaded up. And I did read that in a future update, it's going to be a lot easier to load this thing. You don't have to drag, drop, drag, drop, drag, drop like I'm doing right here. All right, we're going to have enough and then some. This is going pretty good. Splurge a little bit, even though a small stick could do. Okay, I've got that. Let's put you on here, get you cooking. And it's raining out here, so I can't use a torch. And I see a lot of people, I watch YouTube videos, a lot of people drag this tinder over, but you can right click and use and it just goes right over there. And swearing, on the other hand, I haven't found a solution for that other than turning the volume down, but that's no fun because the directional and the ambient sounds in this game are just freaking amazing. Just everything about this game is visually and auditorily stimulating. I mean, it's amazing, very immersive. I love it. Okay, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and pick this up, and it looks like we have a little leechy leech. No problem. We'll take care of that bad boy in a second, but I want to take advantage of the rain right now because that's going to fill that up. Okay, and now we can do a little multitasking. See, I'm feeling pain, not so much here, but I'm feeling pain here and here and here. Anybody know what movie that's from? I love that movie. Okay, let's mix this bad boy up. And you know what? We can get to making some more mud walls. This is awesome. I love this. I love doing this. It's a couple steps that you have to take, but no big deal. But anyway, I'm not gonna, even though I love it, I'm not gonna make you watch all this. I'm gonna go ahead and complete these, build the mud walls and everything, and then we will be back and you can see the finished product. And hey, just like that, with the magic of television, we're back. And I might have not only built these walls up, but I might have also gone hunting and killed a tapir. And I did it for a reason. I want to show y'all something. Earlier I talked about how heavy the meat is, and also that I built that storage thing specifically for that. Here's all the meat. There is my weight right now, mid-40s. I'm just going to eat one of the older ones, the capybaras. Get my vitals up just a little bit. Just need a little sip of water, and I think we're good. But yeah, look at that. I mean, it dropped it, quite a bit. And as you can see, I've also been busy with the furnace. But what I'm gonna do is just kind of demonstrate how quickly you can get your weight to drop just by not carrying around so many provisions, especially if you're going to be around the camp, doing stuff. Look at that. Dropped like 15 pounds. So, just a little tip there. And we're going to keep the fire going. Now that we've got this furnace pumping out coal, there's no reason not to keep it going. We're in really good shape. Can use our sticks for other stuff now, not just the furnace. Sip of that water. But I'm going to keep working on this, and we'll be back in just a few. Well, alright, take a look at that. One step closer. It's coming along really nice. Still, I just finished up this round of mud right here, my last round of mud, and but it's looking good. I'm really happy with this. And let me show you what's going on in here. In this episode of Cribs, yeah, you've already seen that, obviously, but started to flesh out the windows, the walls. I decided to go with 3 ovens in here. I think it'll look really cool at night, like when all 3 fires are going. Not that I would normally, like, always do that, but oh, yeah, okay, it's starting to rain, so need to take full advantage of this. Open this guy up real quick and get some of the charcoal out. Or I'm sorry, not the charcoal, campfire ash. Get these guys out, and I want to work really, really quick. See how many of these I can get knocked out. I already got the mud set up and everything. I just need to drop the ash in. I do that more often than I care to admit. All right, let that cook up, and little frogs over there playing leapfrog. That looks fun. And should be about ready. Oh yeah, absolutely. Okie dokie. Time to make the pasta. Okay, now I know I'm breaking my cardinal rule that I literally invented in this episode, but speed is an issue right here, so I just got to remember to save one for the furnace. Alright. I'm just going to work really, really quick, and what I like to do is just have the guy sprint back and forth, and then when he gets low on endurance, just walk, just barely enough for him to get his stuff back, his endurance back. Alright. We got that one completed. Let's get this guy taken care of over here. Alright, and probably next time I can probably take the service entrance back here, make it a little quicker. Yeah, that's good. That'll work. So, there we go. See, as you can tell, he's a little fatigued. Just enough to get him back to full endurance, and then I start the sprint fest again. Get this. Sprint, 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 sprint. Drop it down. And let's make another batch of cookies over here. Well, I guess it'd be more like brownies, right? Again, working quickly because it is raining right now, and that's just going to save me some time. The rain does all the work in regards to hydrating this so that I can turn it into mud bricks. But I might as well just wash myself off. Don't drink. Don't grab more mud. Just wash. There we go. That should be done over here. Oh, and the rain's just stopping. That right there emphasizes the importance of working quick in those situations, because if I had hesitated and not even hesitated, but just add an extra thing to an extra task to the list, like this right here, then I'd probably and granted I wouldn't have to do that much, but to do that much work of pouring more water in, but still, okay, we're doing pretty good. Just a little bit of water. But yeah, if I had just delayed it and brought that over there, then I'd have to get the old coconut bidon out and splash some water in there. But not today. Not today, Satan. Alright. No pun intended. I just realized, yeah, this is called green hell. Okie doke. Looks like we're going to come up a little bit short, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. got some more camp ash to play with. Push comes to shove, I can always use the bidon and show y'all how kind of slightly tedious it is to have to water it. You know, you'll kind of see why I prefer to let it rain, let it rain. It sounds like this sound, the reverb issues come back. That's not good. Okay, yeah, we need 2 more. No worries, because we still have another project right outside to my right that I'm stuck on right now. There we go. Yeah, it looks like I've put this together, this defense, a little too good. It's keeping me out too. I don't know, we'll figure out what we need to do with that, or if we're going to do anything with that at all. Okay, let's just get this all... Yeah, we got 1 more. Good. Okay, let's just get this all set up. I thought I fixed this audio issue, and I did. This is the first time I'm hearing it back again, I think in like 2 episodes. So this stinks. Literally have changed nothing. Well, since I quote-unquote fixed it. Huh. Anyway, alright, so I'm going to wash all this grime off. And I like to wash 1 extra time, because I think even when the little grime meter goes down to 0, it's still like 0 to 100. Like you can see, still kind of dirty right there. And then when you wash, it just gets a little bit cleaner. That way, just in case I just jump right over the edge and it gives me a little grime point, I don't get parasites. Yeah, why not? Okay, we're doing okay. Yeah. Good. Okay, cool. Keep this guy going. Always something to do in this game. And if you forget one of the many thousands of things to do, it just takes a little bit more time to do it. And time is a thief in this game. Eh, I don't know when it's going to rain again. You never know, it might be the start of the dry season right now. And if that's the case, ugh, dry season is not fun. You will be spending like almost not half of your time, maybe 25% of your time making sure the water is safe to drink. You know, in between you could use my little trick of making sure you eat stuff that cures parasites, but there we go. Wasn't far enough out. But other than that, I mean, it's cleaning a lot of water by boiling it. So make sure you have your coconut shells. Spill that out. Speaking of parasites. Alright, my last batch of pasta. For now. And this should be a quick little 1-2 punch over here. And this house will be good as gold. I mean, you're always going to tweak things and redo things and stuff like that, but the planning and construction part, at least for this structure, is done. Beautiful. And of course the rain starts. That's lovely. Just as soon as we're... Yeah, this is looking... I love this. I like this setup. This is really nice. Feel really proud of this, most definitely. And at my next chance, I'm going to light all 3 of those fires at night just to see what it looks like. As you can see right here, you got 4. And during the dry season, you'll want to have all 4 of those filled up with coconut husks or turtle shells. Most definitely. Just with water on it. Okie doke. Still early. Too pretty. Sorry, just gotta admire my work for a moment. We put a lot of work into this. It looks nice. You know what? Yeah, this will be 25. And then another one will be 10 more. And then we're good to go. Sippity sip sip. Too cool. Too cool. I know, I'm tooting my own horn, but hey, this is my moment. let me let me bask in it. Yeah, I like that. I like the way this turned out with the monstera, and then I think that's a mangrove tree back there. Okay, so our carbs are about to go bye bye. That basically that time limit. I mean, if it's under 3 hours, it's going to be gone in 2 or 3 minutes, and it's like a minute every second basically. I got my fats and carbs, so I just need protein, which this. Sorry, buddy, your friend left for a reason. Okay, come on. Okay, let's quit playing around. There we go. Yeah, sorry, little guy. So in this situation, when you've got carbs and fats, and if you were in a situation where you wanted to save, your capybara meat or tapir, whatever it is, you can just get, a frog or a mouse or a bird and just eat that, like in this situation. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point. See, look at that. I mean, you're just gorging yourself, but, these are going to rot anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Might as well top them off and top them off and top them off. And these are getting pretty close as well. These aren't going to last much longer either. So I'm definitely going to want to invest in a smoker, because a smoker will give you an extra day or so on these. So you can kind of smoke meat and cook meat as well. And eventually you can get a dryer, and those will last really long. But, smoking meat and drying it, it's going to lower the nutritional value a little bit. But, hey, if it lasts a day or two longer, it doesn't matter. Because if you didn't, the nutrients that were lost, it doesn't matter, because they would effectively be zero after the 2 or 3 day time limit of whatever, of just cooking it. So let's do that. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. That'd be too easy, wouldn't it? No worries. I mean, this thing is so necessary that this right here not working isn't enough to affect me. We got to put it somewhere. This is a pretty good candidate. I don't know, it might not be wide enough. Let's take a look. Yeah, I don't really like that either. We could put it over here. It's already kind of busy over here. No, because you know what? When I'm picking up mud and bringing it in, that's not going to work for me. The only other option would be right here, I guess. It's not ideal, but it's probably the best out of the three options. And I can always move it. I don't think it took too many materials. Let's get her set up. Yeah, this looks like it's going to work. Yeah, this is going to be terrible. It's not going to be terrible at all. Especially when I consider the delicious smoked meats and how long it'll last. Real quick trivia though. Smoked stuff actually lasts like 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks. Okay, yeah, it doesn't need crazy. Doesn't need crazy materials. Oh, that's right. I gotta build it first. Okay, it should be okay. I mean, the basic campfire should work just fine. Shouldn't be an issue at all. But we got a stick issue. Okay, no problem. Yeah, I got enough. No problem. Need 6, so we'll take 3 and 3. Set this puppy up. Tie her down. Oh, and look at that. Beautiful. It's almost like I planned it. Yeah, well, if I'd planned it, I would have picked up enough banana leaves. Alright, so, oh, the rope. That rope on there? Yeah. What the? That was weird. Okay. Anaconda Island is haunted, folks. It's official. Poltergeist, baby. Rename it to Poltergeist Island. Let's make sure this is gonna work before we go any further. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it locks into place. Okay, cool. Yeah, if you try to move it. Okay, so that tells me that it's gonna work. Cool. Just need to get some more sticky sticks. Looks like we might come up a little short in the small stick department, but that's not a problem. Not a problem at all. Yep. You know what? That's bugging me. Let's turn it into a grub. Get this stacked with... Okay, yeah, I won't stack. I don't need that. Only if it's stacked, that would have been cool. Yeah, the clock's ticking on these things. Clock is ticking. Speaking of gorging, might as well. It's better than just letting them rot. Which I guess technically you could let them rot and then eat bone brew, because that cures food poisoning. And probably play hell on your sanity. Okay, so I totally meant to build it facing the wrong way. I mean that's the right way, is what I meant to say. Alright, I took the liberty of dispatching a few local residents here. Dispatching of a few local residents. You see I got a bird there, I got a cane toad. Armadillo as well, the hard-shelled ones, which is kind of cool. Never seen one before. And a tapir. So let's get this cooking. And give a little demo on how this smoker's supposed to work. Now, I have more meat than I know what to do with, but that's not a big deal. It's not a big deal at all. Gonna cook it all up, because I can cook it all up. And it's better to have a surplus than a deficiency, right? Or a deficit, I should say. And here's how I can resolve that. You see that poor little turtle, the extra one I dispatched? He's gonna help keep us from being thirsty during the dry season. Okay, we'll put that guy right there. Yeah. There's a little poisonous mushroom that I like to use. I'm just gonna clean some clutter up here. There's a poison. I'm just gonna leave one actually. There's a poisonous mushroom that I like to pick up, and you don't want to eat it. And I make mushroom soup out of it. It gives you some hydration and some carbs, which I think I'm gonna partake in at this time. Little hydration, little carbohydrates. Yep, looking good, Hollywood. Yeah, that's fine. Huh. I thought you could put... I guess not. Okay, I guess not. I'm just gonna have to put it right there. I could have sworn you could have put it over there in the corner. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Weird. This guy's done. And the capybara and tapir take a little bit longer to cook. No worries, we just got to keep an eye on it while we do other tasks here around the base. Save that for later. I know I could use it right now, but it'll be there when I get back. That stuff doesn't spoil. I don't know if they're going to change that in the future, but the soup doesn't spoil when you leave it on the burner, so to speak. Yeah, this is going to take a while. If it takes a little while longer, like if it's getting close to bedtime and everything, and it's about to finish, or it finishes, you know, you can always... Gosh, this thing's really annoying me. You know what? This thing... This thing has been breathing borrowed oxygen for a while now. Sorry, buddy. You're gonna have to go.
Stupid piece of shit.
Ugh. Smart Alec. Look at it. It's mocking me. What it doesn't know is I can just make another one. Its time is coming. Put that... Hey, look at that. That's cool. I guess that thing can hold bamboo if you try hard enough. Alright, let's not get off track here, Mr. Gamer. Just need a few more swings of this. We'll have this broken down quite nicely. There we go. Man, I didn't think that thing was ever going to go down. And what I'm probably going to just end up putting here is a door or a wall. Probably thinking I'm going to just put a door right there. I think that would look best. Yeah, because that's not going to fit. That's not going to fit at all. It's worth giving it a shot, though, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that. There we go. Which means, yep. So we've got plenty to sustain us. And once that's done smoking, we'll have even more to sustain us. So you can kind of daisy chain those into a combination of smoked and cooked meats, And basically what that does is it just you don't have to go out hunting as much. Since one of the meats, the life on it is extended, you can take a little bit more time. And if you notice that log made a sound when I dropped it. Might as well dispatch of this tree in here. I don't know, maybe I should have left it. That would have been kind of weird looking. I don't know. Look at this, it's all over the place. It's like a yard sale. No problem. Oh, cool. Okay, you know what? That's a priority. That's a priority. And sticks are always a priority. I could. Ah, here we go. Cool. That's right. It leaned up against the wall. Forgot about that. Okay. Yeah. Gonna need a couple more. Not dirty. Need some carbs. Don't mind if I do. Love that's here. It's pretty cool. Along with the nuts. I mean, it's great. It's fantastic. Are you the lucky winner? That's probably gonna give a log. You have been chosen. You two stick. Alright. No matter how you slice it. It's doing the same thing. I guess when you set it up on the outside of the house, like when you set the fence up like that, it only allows you to do it from the outside. And I guess the opposite holds true as well. If you set it up on the inside, maybe you can only... I don't know though. I don't know. Haha, ceiling stick. I don't know. I have to keep an eye on that. Just doing some housekeeping. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking for that long stick. It's not up there. No. I don't know what happened. Could have sworn I was supposed to get another one. Maybe it's down here. Oop, whoa, yeah, I don't want to knock the structure down. Maybe it's down here. I don't think so. You think part of it would be sticking out. This stuff needs to be cleared out anyway, and I could always use more tinder. We always need more kindling. Because one day, who knows, we might run out. Okay. That reverb's really ticking me off. I don't know what else to do. I don't have the game on the highest settings. I have it on the second highest. That should be fine. Yeah, no stick. Oh well. Yeah, it's always the last place you look, isn't it? Yeah, there you are, buddy. Bye-bye. Very strange. Oh well. There's more sticks in the sea. And now we have our room stick in there. That's awesome. It's a nice conversation piece. It's having a big stick in what's probably going to be, or what is the entryway. Yeah, might as well. I might get a log or two out of this. Yeah, definitely two. And you know what that means. Oh man, did I... Jeez. I think I even saw it swimming around down there. Ugh. Well, we're probably going to eventually need these anyway. I think you might need those to build a long stick holder, so... Among other things. I think if we ever get a raised bed or something like that. But at least it's easier to walk through here, that's for sure. Man. And I think, like I said, I think I saw it fall down there, man. That thing is gone. That thing's gone. Sad day. Take it out on you. Do not fall in the river. I said, okay, I won't fall in the river. I'll fall in the lake. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh, don't even tell me. Well, this is a great day for me. it's it's a 2 instead of 3 deal that I'm getting. That's all right. We've got a whole forest out there, right? So I okay, put this in. Oh man, there's one there the whole time. Oh my god. That's too funny. Okay, so that guy. Oh, still got a sticky stick. Overload, I should say. Okay, now what I was going to say is that guy over there, that bamboo pole or bamboo stick, it's kind of an eyesore over there with all the other ones, but I can use it for this, and I want to do that because if you notice, the timer on the meat and the fire was about the same. That'll push the fire over the edge so that it completes the smoking of meat even if it dies out. You know, it'll die out after. Okay. Looks like we got a lot of banana leaves. I think I know what kind of roof I'm gonna build. Yeah, we're gonna do a door. I thought I'd already put it up here, but I guess I hadn't yet. The two structures, what I've done, have kind of blended together into one another. Yeah, because I'd made my mind up when I put that wall over there. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna put this over here. I want this from the side, so just in case I come from the mud structure, that I'll be able to run in here if I need something, like if I'm using this as storage or something like that. I can just go back and forth between the two rooms. Okie dokie, yeah, we can start working on this doorway. Looks like 1, 2, 5, 14, I don't know, 20, maybe about 30 long sticks should do the job. But I don't think I'm going to have enough time to get that many today. These coconuts are pretty cool. I mean, they don't give you a lot of hydration or a lot of fats and stuff and carbs, but they do give you some. And the gift that they give, at least for me, is water vessels. You know, clean water vessels. That's the benefit. And I don't know if I'm going to keep these. I just want to have them out for when the dry season comes. I know I keep talking about that over and over again, but it adds just a level of immersiveness to this game, which is crazy because the first time it happened, I was like going crazy. I was like, how long is this going to last? And it seemed like it just lasted forever and ever. And then when the rain finally came, I was like jumping for joy. It was so cool. So the way they have that set up's really neat. It really makes you, it just kind of puts you in the moment. It just blew me away. It just blew me away. And you know, I didn't feel that way in the moment, but afterwards I was like, you know what? Yeah. Oh yeah, there's those poison mushrooms I've talked about. You don't want to eat them right away. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have a lot of time. I definitely don't have enough time to get enough sticks. I don't think. Okay, it's not the end of the rainy season. What the? Oh my gosh. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't be crying all this time about losing a stick, because it looks like these little ones only give you 2, and then they give you all these little regular sticks and small sticks. So maybe I owe myself an apology, not to overreact like that in the future. Okay, let's top ourselves off. Otherwise, we're gonna have to, when we come back over here, we're just gonna be picking up little, you know, regular sticks, small sticks all day, because these things seem to. Man, I'm just whiffing like crazy today on these things. Okay, let's confirm here. Long stick, no stick. Yeah, okay. Yeah, these. Okay. I was being a little hard on myself earlier. I forgive you, Unkempt Gamer. get that rock real quick, just because I had to harvest these into smaller sticks. Oh, there's one more small stick out there in the world now. Two five. Ugh. Yep. When you say things, they become a reality. Now I'm a whiff master, the whiff master Flash. All right. And I'm not gonna look too hard for the third one because we know now it probably doesn't exist. Alright, I've got these two. Let's just pick these guys up and head on over. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to harvest anymore. I can see the sun's going down. Of course, it looks beautiful, but it's going to be the end to another day of our construction site here on Anaconda Island as I gas him out. So this should be enough to finish this, and then maybe one to grow on over here. So yeah, okay. Built this one on the outside, or put the blueprint on the outside, so probably going to need to put more long sticks from the outside as well. So it's still kind of light. I can still see stuff. I just don't want it to get too crazy out here because it's really easy to get lost. Really easy in the dark. You kind of have to... I forgot to drop off those other sticks. You really have to know your surroundings, where you're at, your sense of direction. You know, that's always nice to know if you're heading east or west, because you can use the little compass / GPS on your your vital your watch that monitors your vitals. You can use that to get back home, but it's not 100%, because I mean, if you stray off just a little bit and walk around for 10 seconds or so in one direction and without realizing where you're at, I mean, that could be a problem. You can get lost. And this game has a funny way of showing you when you're doing well. If you just make a couple of critical mistakes, you're done. You know, there have been a couple times I've almost died, and I've had a base just full of provisions and stuff. There we go. That looks good. That looks good. Fantabulous. Yeah. Look at that. Okay, cool. See, this is what I was talking about. You know, I got those 3 ovens in there. It should look pretty cool. I'm gonna have to get all 3 going, because that just looks too cool. All right, final order of business. These guys are done smoking up, I guess you could call it, and now we've got access to a nutritious meal that's going to last a long time. Fire's almost out, but what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and put this guy out. My theory is that when I start it back up again, I'll need less sticks, so it's just a way to conserve sticks. I hate wasting stuff. And I'll just refill these guys, or this guy. What the heck? Oh. I'm using the wrong one. I'm just pouring. Oh, I almost did it again. I'm just pouring and picking up and pouring and picking up, digging holes and burying them. But yeah, we've got. Let's see. We got that. Yeah, you can see the difference right there. These are going to be stretched out a lot longer, and I'm going to separate them. I mean, what I meant to say was, there we go. I'm going to separate them like that, just to keep them separate from each other. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to go ahead and put that smoked meat in storage. And once I run out of this other meat, then what I'll do is I'll go back. And my stinking fire is out. Remember what I was saying earlier in this episode, where if you forget to do something, then it's going to take up a little bit more time? Yeah. So I'm going to put the smoked meat in here, like I was trying to say earlier. And it looks like we're going to have to start that fire back up again. I'm going to grab all the sticks and all the little sticks. Start this puppy back up. We've definitely got no reason not to. And oh, cool. More ash, so more campfire ash, so something good did come of that. And usually it gives us like 3 coal. Yeah, there it is right there. Let's go ahead and grab these out of here. Okay, good. So rain is coming. It is not the dry season yet, I say for the 30,000th time. Get this started up. We definitely have more than enough coal to keep these fires stoked. There's absolutely no reason not to. And it's easier to maintain them than it is to to rebuild them all the time. You want to have at least one fire. You want to have at least one fire going at all times. When you can sustain it, of course. I mean, if you can't, you don't want to use your last set of sticks and everything. If they could go somewhere else. But yeah. But I think we're gonna end it on this note right here. Um, if you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot to us. And I think I'm gonna close it by just giving you a beautiful view one more time. Well, I can't make that promise, but one additional time, and give you a nice little panoramic view there. And we're gonna end it with Connie. Thank you so much for watching.